I would like to introduce to you Mr. Ed Torres, and I'm going to be telling you all about his life story in a little bit. But first, he's going to show me a thing or two about tennis.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, so here's Ed giving me a tennis lesson. As you can see, he really is paying close attention to all of my techniques, helping me improve my game. And he really does do a great job because it was a great workout too. I mean, he was just running me all over the court. Definitely think I lost a few pounds that day. So after giving me one-on-one coaching on the same side of the court, he moves to the other side and feeds me some tennis balls and coaches me from there to get some extra practice. So he gives me some forehands and backhands, overheads, and it really was a great experience. This is his typical lesson plan at the Atlanta Club where he works every day. Now to get into his life story. His parents grew up in Ponce, Puerto Rico. His mother's name is Lillian Bourgeois. She was a French woman. And his father's name is Angel Nicolas Torres Toruella. That's a photo of them with some family members. His parents are on the right. His mother is just a picture of elegance and class. She loved to dance and she loved to cook. She actually met Angel at a dance. His father was a sugarcane plantation owner and owned 2 plantations in Ponce. He admired his father's kindness and generosity. He always gave him the best advice. And after they were married, they moved to Avon, New Jersey. He recalls having 3 homes where he attended 3 different schools. He would spend his winter in East Orange, his spring in Ponce, where they would harvest the sugarcane, and summer in Bradley Beach. In 1938, however, they moved to Spring Lake and sold the New Jersey homes. And he went to Spring Lake Grammar School. And here's a beautiful family photo where he's pictured with his parents and his younger siblings, Lou and Maggie. He chose to attend Asbury Park High School because they had a tennis team and Spring Lake High School did not. So he would commute from Spring Lake. His favorite subjects were history and Spanish and, jokingly, girls. He also excelled in basketball as well as tennis. He was 6'1" at 13 years old. He won many awards for basketball. He was the best free throw shooter in the Shore in the year 1950. He was at 87% from the free throw line. He also was runner-up for the New Jersey State Championships in tennis, which in 1950, that was the first year they had ever held that. As a senior, he was treasurer of the senior class, and he also enjoyed being in the Spanish club. He was a well-rounded high school student, so it was no surprise that he was accepted to Brown University under the recommendation of Charlie Huff, who was the principal at the time. There at Brown, he played freshman tennis and basketball. His favorite basketball shots was the quick right corner set shot and also the sky hook. He practiced many hours in the backyard with his sister, Maggie, who would feed him the basketball and he would take hundreds of shots. In 1950, after only 1 semester at Brown, he received a draft notice for the Korean War. He was forced to transfer out and he tried to appeal because he was a student. His appeal came through in January and he was able to attend Rider University in March because of their trimester system. He played tennis for them as well and his record was 43-1. He graduated in 1955 and later pursued a career in education and received his certification from Monmouth University while working at the Jersey Shore Savings and Loan. However, after graduating from Rider, he decided to serve his country and join the U.S. Navy, where he was assigned to a destroyer escort for the USS Tweedy, a ship carrying 300 men. He was stationed in Newport, Rhode Island, and then Key West, Florida, which was great because he would spend his off days in Havana, Cuba. And he did that from 1955 to 1957. After the military, he worked as a teacher and taught all subjects. He finished his 35-year career in education, specializing in Spanish, and was vice principal of Neptune Junior High School. In the summer, he worked as a tennis pro at Manasquan River Yacht Club, Monmouth Beach Club, and Spring Lake Bath and Tennis, where his family used to spend their summers. After retiring from education at 62 years of age, he began his second career. He was inducted into the second ever class of the Rider University Athletic Hall of Fame and was later invited to coach their men's and women's tennis teams. He was a well-respected coach and taught the players to be respectful ladies and gentlemen, and he encouraged their academics. Many players were recognized with academic honors. He taught them to never quit. He loved the kids and admired them. They were so very smart, and he loved being with them. His players still keep in touch with him to this day, and that was his favorite job that he had. 19 years. Retiring from his second career, he now enjoys participating in the New Jersey Senior Olympics in tennis. He's won many gold medals and a few silver. In 1996, he won a gold medal in singles tennis in the National Senior Games in the 60 to 65-year-old category in Tucson, Arizona. Ed loves to work and keep busy. He presently gives lessons at the Atlanta Club and at Fairway Muse. He coaches the early birds from 6:30 to 9 a.m. every morning. He starts his day with a fresh fruit smoothie and gets a full night's sleep. After the early birds, he loves to stop in Dunkin' Donuts and get some coffee and a donut while he reads his paper. He enjoys having deli sandwiches for lunch, light on the meat, and he loves a hot dinner from the prepared food sections at a grocery store. He really emphasizes the importance of a healthy diet with good protein and fruits and vegetables, and also treating himself. He thinks that the key to life is to eat well, never smoke, and to exercise and play sports. One of his guilty pleasures is a vanilla ice cream from Burger King, where he puts Hershey's syrup on top. He also enjoys Law and Order: Criminal Intent and old historical films. One of his favorites is called The Longest Day, which is about the invasion of Normandy. His favorite cocktail is a vodka tonic, and he loves Rolling Rock beer, but he'll never keep alcohol in his house. He only has it on occasion. So, I don't know if you notice how well he's playing here, and that one-handed backhand is very hard to do. My husband can't even do it. If you want to see someone else who does it just as good, you should Google the name Roger Federer.
Okay, that was good hitting, very good hitting, Jenna. Now I want you to take a look at my side of the net. How many balls do you see there?
0.
Now let's see your side of the net.
Yeah, not too good.
So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the life story of Ed Torres, and a big thanks to Ed for allowing me to do it. Thank you very much.